Out with the old and in with the new. It's time to save big at Room to Room's New Year's sale. Store-wide markdowns 50 to 70% off. No tax. 48-month special financing. It's a new year at Room to Room Furniture in Tupelo. There's no place like home.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning out here on your Tuesday morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in and joining us here on Mississippi Live Weather. I hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. I hope it's a hot cup of coffee because we're looking at another frigid forecast ongoing, and that's going to continue. Cold conditions over the next few days. A little bit better, but still chilly out there. Scattered showers do return midweek, and we're looking at that winter precipitation looking more and more likely as we get further along in this forecast. Let's look outdoors right now, though, before we get into all that beautiful ongoing sunrise. Take a look at that. Our Tupelo camera, sponsored by Mitchell Cunningham Bowling. Just beautiful conditions as you're headed out the door this morning. In terms of our sunrise, it's still cold out there. Don't let that fool you. Temperatures in the 20s, 21, feeling more like 16 over in Tupelo. So definitely chilly out there, even with the gorgeous ongoing conditions that are happening right now. Let's take another live look over in Maben. Still nice conditions out there. Again, not tracking much cloud cover out the door this morning, and it is chilly. Temperatures 25 and Maben. Let's look at your temperatures across the board this morning. Majority of us in the 20s, some of us though in the teens. Look at that. 18 in Oxford, 19 in Holly Springs, 18 up in Corinth. So yeah, some of us in the teens this morning. Boonville, Iuka, same story. The further south you go, you do get into the 20s. Still chilly, though, out there nonetheless. 21 in Bruce, 21 in Houston, 23 in Eupora, 29 down in Kosciuszko, 27 in Greenwood. Overall, just definitely a cold start out there to your day ahead. Make sure to continue to bundle up. Let's talk about your first 12 hours ahead. Temperatures staying near 20 as we head over your next hour. So still in the 20s, still want to grab the coat as you're headed out the door, even if you're not going to do so until the next 30 minutes to an hour. Still going to be chilly out there. We get into the middle 30s by 10. We're into the 40s today. Today, a lot like yesterday. 40 is going to be the story for a majority of us into your afternoon, middle 40s into your latter afternoon. Lots of sunshine in the forecast today, and then temperatures do dip back into the 30s as we head 7 o'clock and on. Here's an overall look of what's going on satellite and radar. High pressure over us, keeping us dry, keeping a lot of sunshine in here today. So very calm conditions going on Mississippi Live satellite and radar region-wide, not tracking much of anything across the southeast. Let's put this into motion because we do know over the next few days we will be tracking some things, right? So let's put this into motion. Going into around 3 o'clock today, still good to go. If you got any Tuesday plans, nothing to impact you. Let's move in to the overnight hours and then into your Wednesday. Wednesday morning, we're going to be tracking rain out here just to our west. If you're waking up with us tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to be tracking rain just across the Mississippi River out there for your morning commute. But I think most of us will get from place to place on your Wednesday morning, school, work, without any hiccups, without any rain in the forecast. However, it will be close as this cold front will begin to push through, really ushering in some rain into the back half of the day. So got any plans Wednesday, pickup times for kiddos, commute for you back home on your Wednesday evening, rain likely in the forecast, and that will continue throughout your evening hours, throughout the overnight hours, and even for some of us out there on your Thursday. Can't rule out a few light showers out there for the morning commute, and even throughout your Thursday as well. Could see a few light showers, but just try to hang on, mainly in areas south of 82. That's the main place we're going to be looking at for some rainfall out there on your Thursday. Thursday, plain rain out there, but we know that a winter system is on the way and pretty likely out there for us as we head Friday and then even potentially into your Sunday. Models coming in looking a little bit different or wobbly on timing this morning. So winter system pretty likely as we head further in to the work week and then into your weekend. We're going to be talking about this overall setup, what models models are looking like this morning, where they're consistent, where they're not, and how you need to prepare as we head Friday all the way through your weekend ahead. So coming up next, we'll take a look at what the latest models are saying of what we can expect here in North Mississippi, where that snow versus ice line will be, and again, the impacts that you need to know as well. All of those details coming up right after this.
Game day brings its ups and downs, celebration and disappointment, anxiety and relief, friends and enemies. You can always argue over who should have won, but everyone can agree on great food. Appetizers, entrees, drinks, party platters, or even the taste of sweet victory. There's something for every season at Eat With Us restaurants.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham & Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham & Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you. Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, welcome into Mississippi Live Weather. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in with us, for starting off your Tuesday out here with us. The time now is 6:37. We're live from the Room to Room Weather Center, and I promise you we are going to get into that all-important weekend forecast. We're going to talk about all of the updates that we're going to be seeing this morning from all those new model runs. But first, we got to get through the next few days, right? Take a look outside. Nice conditions out there this morning in terms of our sky conditions. Beautiful blue skies. You can see that over in Pontotoc, but temperature is still chilly out there in the 20s, feeling more like the teens some places. Same story over in Amory. Again, nice ongoing sunrise out there. Good to go on your roadways, but it is still chilly. Temperatures of the 20 and 25 in Amory, feeling like 25 as well. So definitely still needing the coat and the heavy coat out there today as you're headed out and about. Airport delays region-wide, not tracking any, so that's some good news. If you know anybody hitting the skies this morning from Oklahoma, Memphis International, Atlanta as well, all looking good to go on our region-wide airports. School bus forecast sponsored by IMPC this morning. Kiddos need the coat, and so do you. Temperatures as you're dropping them off in the 20s this morning. Low to middle 20s is where most of us are. So yes, they're going to need the coat. By the time you're picking them up into the afternoon, we'll see temperatures in the middle 40s. So a lot like yesterday is where we're going to be sitting today. Look at your high temperatures throughout your Tuesday across North Mississippi, getting most of us in the 40s, 44 in South Haven, 43 in Alcorn County, up in Corinth, and then 47 Houston, 47 Water Valley, some 50s showing up as well, 50 Grenada, 50 Greenwood, 51 over in Kosciuszko as well. So most of us in those middle to even upper 40s today. Let's take it hour by hour. I'm going to get you through your Wednesday, okay? We're looking at rain on Wednesday that we got to get through first, okay? I'm going to get you through that, and then we'll talk about the weekend. So here's a look at today all the way throughout your afternoon and evening. Looking good to go out here on your Tuesday, right? So any plans you got going on Tuesday, you're good to go, even throughout the evening hours. Wednesday, different story. So waking up on Wednesday, going out and about around 6, 7 o'clock as well. We're going to see a few showers that are going to try to cross over the Mississippi River. But again, I think a majority of activity will actually sit off to our west in the morning. And most of us, again, getting out and about without having to deal with that rain. But it's going to be right on our doorstep as we're waking up out there on your Wednesday. This is going to continue to move through into the afternoon. So any lunchtime plans on Wednesday, any dinner afternoon plans on Wednesday, you're going to be dealing with some rain in the forecast that continues to spread over. We're not looking at anything severe by this, but could see some heavier pockets move through, especially in the back half of the day. Again, these will hold over, being more sporadic in nature as we head into your evening hours out here on your Wednesday. So still tracking that rain all the way throughout your Wednesday evening, and then also into the overnight hours of your Wednesday as well. So got any plans on Wednesday? Noon and on, You're going to need the rain gear out there with you and make your plans indoors. As we head into your Thursday, you can see a few showers hanging on, mainly in areas south of 82. Can't rule out a few showers throughout the day as well, but a lot of us, you can see in areas further off to the north, actually look to stay dry out there on your Thursday. But again, can't rule out a few showers out there, so rain chances are there nonetheless. How much rain are we looking at through your Wednesday? Could pick up around 1/2 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch at best for most of us. So that's how much rain we're going to be picking up from that system, and it's well needed across the area. A lot of us still in drought conditions, so we'll pick up what we can get. So around 1/4 of an inch you can see from Greenwood, Grenada County over into Oktibbeha County, and then 1/4 of an inch for the rest of us here from Wednesday. But we know the rain chances don't stop on Wednesday, right? Yeah, we're still seeing rain chances on your Thursday, about a 30% chance. And then here's that all-important weekend forecast. As we head into Friday, about a 40% chance, and then about 70 on your Saturday. Saturday's the main day we're going to be watching for this system to come through. So let's take it hour by hour, shall we? What are the models looking like this morning? This is our strike model. It goes a little bit further out to show us the overall conditions of what's going to be going on, again, a little bit further out into the forecast. So this is going in to your Friday evening. There's still going to be some question marks on the overall timing on this. What we have been looking at is mainly the back half of Friday. So looking at later Friday afternoon into the evening hours. This is at 7 p.m. on your Friday, that beginning to start, and then lingering into the overnight and then into your Saturday. The big question mark that we are going to be watching over the next few days is where exactly this axis or this line sets up from the switchover between snow and that mixed precipitation to freezing rain, because impacts of snow and impacts of ice are two totally different things, and two totally different things to prepare for and to be aware of. So that's going to be the thing we're going to be watching for. Right now, that axis looks to set up where some of our northern counties get mostly snow, Memphis into Arkansas, Tennessee getting mostly snow, but then about Lee County, Panola County, and south getting mainly that mixed precipitation and that potential for some freezing rain and ice accumulations. That's what we're looking at now. I'm going to put this into motion to show you how this kind of plays out into your Saturday. That continues into your Saturday morning, and we can see that switch over kind of wobble a little bit as well, getting further into our north. This looks to continue throughout the day on Saturday, and a lot of our models this morning actually lingering that even into early Sunday. So I did bump up our chances for Sunday from a 10 to about a 20% because it has it lingering a little bit. The longer it lingers, the more impactful it will be. So here's a look at what we're looking at, our overall winter threats Friday night into the weekend. What are we looking at? What are our confidence levels? About a level 2 for accumulation of snowfall possible, especially for our most northern counties. If you are a county that sits on the Tennessee state line, you have more of a likelihood of seeing some accumulation in terms of snowfall. Also level 2 with some ice and sleet accumulations in areas to our south. Again, we were talking about Lee County, Panola County, Batesville, folks sitting south of that Golden Triangle region, more likely of seeing some ice accumulations. Heaviest rainfall looks to sit to our south, meaning south of North Mississippi, more of central Mississippi, and we are pretty likely level 3, our highest confidence level of travel impacts, pretty possible, pretty likely out there. Okay, so if you got any plans Friday night into the weekend, I just encourage you to be where you're going to be going into your Friday afternoon. This is not fun to travel in, especially if conditions are icy in your area. That is not something that you're going to want to be getting out and about in, at least very far. So I encourage you to be making your plans now for where you're going to be going into your weekend. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Let's talk about temperatures as well into your weekend. Let me get through the next few days. First, 45 today, upper 40s tomorrow, 50s on Thursday, 40s on your Friday. We watch a cold front jump in on Friday, and it's going to usher in cooler air, and that's when the likelihood, again, of that mixed precipitation comes into the picture. Another thing that we're looking at for the weekend that I don't want to just move past because everybody likes to know about the winter precipitation is how cold things are going to be. Take a look at your weekend, not getting above 32 Saturday or Sunday. Some of us won't get there on Monday as well. So that's a long time period of very cold conditions. So another thing that we want to prepare for as we head into the weekend is we have adequate heating. We're checking on our heaters. We're making sure our friends and folks around us in our neighborhood have adequate heating. Also, you want to make sure you're preparing your pets, especially if they're outdoors, that they have what they need going into the weekend, because it's just going to be downright cold and it's going to stick that way for a while. So that's a look overall at your 7-day forecast. Again, thank you so much for tuning in with us here at Mississippi Live Weather. We will be live 2 more times this morning. I encourage you to tune in at 7 a.m. We're going to go over our ice and our snow finder then. So make sure to tune in with us to see what the latest is going on there on that Mississippi Live exclusive products of an ice and snow finder. We'll go over that at 7 a.m. I'll see y'all then.